Welcome back to King's Arena, the podcast where we showcase the expertise of local business owners making a difference in our community. I'm your host, Matt.
And I'm Alex. Today, we're diving into the world of plumbing services in Cleveland, North Carolina. We're thrilled to have Marcus, the owner of All for One Plumbing, joining us. Welcome to the show, Marcus.
Thanks for having me, Matt and Alex. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, we're excited to have you on. So to start things off, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and how All for One Plumbing came to be?
Absolutely. I've been a plumber for a little over 12 years. I started at All for One Plumbing to provide reliable and high quality plumbing services to the residents because I was just seeing the quality of workmanship and everything else go downhill. But we just want to give everybody top notch plumbing that they actually need instead of selling them stuff that they don't.
That's fantastic. Plumbing is such an essential part of our daily lives, yet it's often taken for granted until something goes wrong. What are some of the common plumbing issues you encounter in Cleveland?
There's a lot of common issues like water heaters, people not knowing how to pretty much drain down a water heater, or even service anything like that. Just depends. You get the clogged drains, leaky faucets, and all that kinds of stuff. Seasonal temperatures, they determine a lot of it, what kind of pipe you have and all that stuff.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure there's a vast array of different issues that you encounter on a daily basis. Now, I know that you mentioned water heaters. What's something that homeowners should know about maintaining their water heaters?
Regular maintenance is really the key to it, and keeping an eye on it, make sure it ain't leaking, or if water's getting onto it somehow, and it just improves the efficiency of it and the lifespan. And it's also important to check the pressure and the quality of water you got coming to it to make it function right.
Great advice. Now, plumbing emergencies, they will happen, and they can be a homeowner's worst nightmare. Do you offer emergency plumbing services?
Yes, we do. It just depends on the kind of service. Obviously, there's some instances where people think they have an emergency, but it can wait till the next morning. We always determine which case it is and give them the best solution that they can afford and what's best for them.
Well, that's reassuring for your customers, I'm sure. What would you say sets All for One Plumbing apart from some of these other plumbing services in the area?
We pride ourselves on the expertise and actually fixing stuff the right way, so you don't have to call us back out there to fix it. Our whole team is licensed and insured. We use all the latest technology to diagnose and fix all of the plumbing. Our upfront pricing gives them an idea without having to worry about what it's going to cost at the end of it.
Yeah, for sure. Transparency and professionalism, that's a winning combination. Can you tell us about some of the advanced technologies that you use on a daily basis?
Yeah, certainly. We use a camera inspection that pinpoints, like, say if you have a problem with your sewer line, we can actually tell you exactly where it is instead of having to dig up your whole yard and be like, yeah,
Nice.
it's right there. But with the sewer camera, it tells it exactly. It might be an inch off, but it gets us where we need to go and we can fix it and be done.
That's impressive. So for any of the listeners listening to this podcast and maybe they're considering getting a kitchen or a bathroom remodel, how can All for One Plumbing assist them?
We work closely with homeowners and contractors on all kinds of remodeling projects, from installing new fixtures, rerouting plumbing lines. We ensure everything's up to code and integrate it seamlessly into the new design. Our goal is to make the plumbing aspect of your remodel as smooth as possible.
That's excellent. Before we wrap up, what final tips do you have for homeowners to keep their plumbing systems in top shape?
Regular inspections can prevent minor issues from becoming major problems. Be mindful of what you put down your drains, avoid grease, oils, non-flushable items. If you notice anything unusual, like drop in water pressure or unexplained wet spots, don't hesitate to call a professional plumber.
That's solid advice. Marcus, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on King's Arena. So how can our listeners get in touch with All for One Plumbing?
You can visit our website at allforoneplumbing.com or give us a call, 704-326-1886. We're also active on social media where we share tips and updates.
Fantastic. Thank you again, Marcus, for sharing your expertise with us today.
Thank you, Matt and Alex. It's been great chatting with you both.
And thank you to our listeners for tuning in to Kings Arena. If you're in the Cleveland, North Carolina area and you need professional plumbing services, be sure to reach out to Marcus and his team at All for One Plumbing.
Until next time, support your local businesses and keep your plumbing running smoothly.